People's Republic. There was I think I told you guys like a few weeks ago. I was driving around. I was up there by by Kennywood or something like that, and somebody had up a giant billboard that said "Welcome to People's Republic of Pennsylvania, Governor Wolf, the communists, and everything like that."
Oh, that's awesome, man! You should take a picture of it. I want to see that.
Yeah, yeah. So welcome everybody.
On a happy note, the Steelers are 9-0. You know that?
Yes.
Maybe that's what the Steelers needed. They needed some communism. Maybe that was the answer the whole time for the Steelers was communism.
If I mention that around here, you know what they go back to? Oh, he raped somebody 70 years ago.
Who raped somebody?
Remember that Roethlisberger shit back in the day?
Ben Rapelessberger.
Yeah.
Ben
They'll still bring it up, like people that I've jammed with, or like just or people that are diehard Saints fans, like, oh, that dude's Rapelessberger. I'm like, you need some fucking new material. Just like the Saints ain't won a goddamn Super Bowl since fucking 2006. So whatever.
He raped shit.
Or no, excuse me, 2009.
So, anyways, we're doing the we're live, guys. Hope you guys are having a good time. We will take a look. If you say something interesting, we might make a comment on it. Other than that, I just wanted to let everybody know that I have left Facebook, other than doing the podcast. So, and the same way with Twitter, I am no longer participating. So, if you tag me in something or whatever, I'm not seeing it. I had my life threatened about 2 weeks ago. And I just said, fuck you, Facebook, and fuck you, Twitter, and I'm done with those platforms. So all we're doing is we'll throw the show up for you guys so you know that we have a new show. Those of you guys who want to participate in that type of bullshit on Facebook, and that's your thing. No judgment, but I can't do it. I'm not going to live my life the internet used to be fun, right, Lily?
Yeah, it used to be.
Used to be a good time. Yeah, the internet used to be a fun time, and now it's turned into fucking bullshit. So
ridiculous.
Yeah, Mark Roethlisberger, was that his name?
No.
Mark Zuckerberg, you can suck my big fat one. As soon as I get a big fat one, you can suck it.
Whoever said you had a big fat one,
exactly. So, anyways, guys, you guys ready to do? We're going to have a little fun tonight. We're going to be talking about misheard lyrics, just for you. So, censorship kills thought. Censorship kills thought, guys. So, write your congressman. I would, but mine is a fucking communist. So, so here we go. You guys ready to rock and roll? Let's get the recording started. I got my notes, and here we go. Everybody loves singing along with their favorite songs, but sometimes it's hard to figure out what in the heck these rock and rollers are actually saying when they're singing. The good news is that most of the time, the lyrics we think we hear are funnier than the actual lyrics. So in this week's Loudini Rock and Roll Circus, we're going to be talking about 25 of the funniest misheard song lyrics. See, speaking of misheard, misspoke. Podcast host lyrics of all time. That was a total mess, and I don't give a shit. Get ready to rock out with your talk out. It's the Loudini Rock and Roll Circus. It is, just like that guy on that little intro there said, it is the Loudini Rock and Roll Circus, and you folks are all welcome to join along, to hang out with us today. You can get more information at LouLombardiRocks.com. All kind of cool stuff coming as well. All kind of fun stuff coming for 2021. Despite the government's insistence on trying to ruin our lives, we are just going to freaking party while the world burns. So don't worry, we're going to be here until they come banging down the door, right, Lily?
And even then,
we're going to still be here, right, Keith? You're going to be here when they come banging on your door to take you away.
Exactly, and I want welcome to the country where everybody dresses like fucking Bane from Batman. So whatever.
Yeah. So it is,
and here we are.
It's the Bane Nation.
Go get your Bane on today, Holmes.
Go get your Bane on. We've got Keith the Hawk Hawkins live from New Orleans. We've got Lily V6 live from Canonsburg.
Yo, live from Canonsburg.
We've got Lou Lombardi live from the People's Republic of Canonsburg, Pennsylvania. So, anyways, we are going to be getting into a fun topic tonight. Just a little bit of housekeeping. First, I want to give a shout out to somebody who is a definitely not a communist. My good friend Keith the Hawk, my good friend Keith the Hawk, because I love you, brother. But my good friend Chris Thunderwolf Dodson. I'm not even.
You're not even drunk
yet. No.
I think you're just frustrated.
I know. My good friend Chris Thunderwolf Dodson at Wolf's Customs. Guys, while the world is burning down around you, you would look really awesome rocking out on a guitar with a custom paint job. Maybe Hollow Flash. I don't know. I'm just thinking, just saying. Rocking out there. The world's burning around your ears. The communists are bringing down your door, but you're rocking out hard on awesome custom paint job from wolfscustoms.online. They've been doing it for years. Chris Thunderwolf Dodson knows exactly what he's doing. Check him out. Tell him Loudini sent you at wolfscustoms.online. Also, some other folks I know don't put up with any communist BS. That is the folks at Rock Rage Radio. John, I'm assuming you have not changed your perspective there since I've been away from Facebook. But John Cones is hardcore freedom-loving guy.
Oh, yeah.
So we support him, and he supports us. So thank you to Rock Rage Radio. Download the app at rockrageradio.com and listen to great guitar-driven rock 24/7. Lily V6 is with us as well. She is a Rock Rage Radio jock. Lily, you have your own show, right?
I do. Hot Licks with Lily 6 on Thursdays. rockrageradio.com or get the free app. 6 p.m.
Get the Freak app.
That's a whole other thing.
Yeah, baby. Get your freak on. And Keith the Hawk Hawkins, what is going on with you, my brother? What is happening down there in New Orleans? Anything good? I heard some bad news about Mardi Gras.
Yeah, they canceled Mardi Gras. It's going to be different this year, they said, which means they ain't going to do shit. But, hey, all we can do is, live it one day at a time. And not that, I got to keep bringing up the Wolf again, because the Wolf got a whole website, Redbubble, I think it is. He can probably tell you. He's probably watching. You go to redbubble.com, where Wolf did a whole thing with my snare drum picture, a whole website with my little Hollow Flash snare drum.
Nice.
You can get coffee mugs, stickers, duffel bags. Shit, man, the list goes on and on.
The whole thing.
Yeah, definitely don't want to miss
That's pretty cool, because you know what? That is my drum, but he's the artist, so we'll get his name out there even further.
Well, Chris Thunderwolf Dodson, he's a good wolf.
Yeah, we also have a bad one.
We have a bad. Pennsylvania's got a very bad
big
wolf.
Bad wolf
that somebody needs to do
he's
something
talking. He's not
about.
going to blow your house down.
Yeah, this wolf wants to. The wolf in Pennsylvania wants to blow your house down. Not Chris Thunderwolf Dodson. So,
he's a he-wolf.
Just before we get into anything, just one personal note. Has anybody? What is your song? The three of us. I'm sure we all have more than one. A song where we were singing it and singing it and singing it, and then we went, "No, that isn't what they're saying." You go, "Oh crap, that's what you're saying." You got one, Lily?
I do.
Which one's yours?
Shaken.
What was? Yeah.
I still sing it that way, though. I don't care.
I think those words are better.
Yeah.
Her tits were shaking through the middle of the night.
That's my big one.
That's not what it says?
Nope.
What does it say then? I really thought that was what it said.
We did some shaking through the middle of the night.
I like it better the other way.
So does everybody else.
Because there's nothing better in the world than a set of Eddie Money tickets, which are not for sale.
Ever again. Ever again.
So,
I got one.
what's yours, Lily? What's yours, Keith?
This one was actually what we used to sing at an actual gig when we're still around, and I don't even know if this was one of those ones you would find online, but the guy just made it up. I thought it was funny. But when you would do "I'm a Believer" by the Monkees, you would say, "When I saw her face, she was a retriever," which I thought was pretty funny. So
that's great.
Mine was from the song Rebel Yell. by Billy Idol, where he says, "Come, baby, I got a license for love, and if it expires, rain hell from above." But that is not the words. The words are "pray help from above." But I like "rain hell from above."
It sounds better.
Way better.
Sounds way cooler.
I still think that that's what he's saying.
Yeah.
I think that somebody's wrong there, but and it can't be Loudini. Loudini's always right. Go to
Sometimes you can just
Rocks.
talk yourself into some of the craziest shit, right?
I know. If you want to hear me sing some screwed up lyrics, go to LouLombardiRocks.com. But yeah, those are our personal ones, and I definitely did the thing. And I remember being about 13 years old, 14 years old, and hearing that Eddie Money song on the radio, and like all my buddies, we were all just hitting just on the others, just kind of coming through puberty there, and always kind of like our tits were shaking,
I still sing it wrong. I don't care.
Well, your tits are shaking. Your tits are
They
shaking
usually
right
do.
now.
They usually do. They're more in the room than anyone. So.
Lily's boobs are gonna have their own show.
Oh God, no! I can't have them be more famous than me.
Oh God! So anyway, we're gonna go ahead and get into this today. If you have one of your favorites, please throw it in the comments. And if we're not too shit-faced, we will try to remember to look at the comments and read your
Make no
thing.
promises.
But we make no promises. I'm gonna get this music equalized. It's not too loud. Okay, guys. So, Lily, we'll start with Lily. Ladies first. What do you got, Lil?
Well, not only in that song, her tits were shaken till the end of the night, which is incorrect. There was also, for me, cops on the highway had her pulled to the side, but it's got so high we had to pull to the side.
I always thought it was we got so high we had to pull. Which one is
I
it?
thought it was cops on the highway had her pulled to the side.
Oh, okay.
And so that's my
Well,
second.
I figured if her tits were shaking, she was probably high. So I don't
Not
know.
necessarily. Anyway,
Quick little trivia: who was the girl that was in the video with him?
I know.
that's the chick. Oh,
That's the
Apollonia.
Yeah,
Come on,
yeah, Apollonia.
Our Purple Rain chick.
Yeah,
that's it. I knew somebody would get it.
I know it.
She was the one who baptized herself in the waters of Lake Minnetonka, but it wasn't Lake Minnetonka.
But she also had very ample breasts.
Very ample bosoms. And too, when you watch that video, you go like, yeah, I could see her tit shaking in the middle of the night. We're just gonna read this podcast just
talking
about
Eddie
tits.
Money's.
Eddie Money's tits. Money Tits. There's a band name.
That'll be the next year's name.
Next year when we play. If the world is, if we're not, if we don't no longer live in a communist country.
If we're not locked in a cage.
So, yes. So in the same song you have two.
Yes, I have two in the same song. That's why that's my biggest one I have because
Wow,
that's the
we
one I'm
started
singing
with
wrong
Lily's
the whole
number one.
time.
Number one for Lily is the cops.
Yeah.
Pulled her to the side because her tits were shaking.
Yeah.
That's terrible. Oh, shame on you.
Nah.
Ah, what do you got, Keith? Let's quit talking about.
Well, I'm going to go with
tits over there.
a band I have on my T-shirt, and probably the greatest rock and roll band of all time. But sometimes their lyrics get a little bit diluted. Let's go early on in the Beatles' career with "I Want to Hold Your Ham." Now, let me tell you about what the ham is. I have no idea. So, since Thanksgiving's coming up, does it mean just a Thanksgiving ham? Does they want to hold your ham? I don't know what the ham exactly means. Obviously, the song is "I Want to Hold Your Hand," but the ham can be made into many different things. So, I mean, if you're a vegetarian, probably not so much. But "I Want to Hold Your Ham" is a whole other song that we can get into that you could just take and go off on a tangent with, which I'm about to do, but I won't.
Wait a minute. I got a problem here. Who in the hell eats ham on Thanksgiving? You supposed to eat turkey.
Oh, I hate turkey. I'm gonna go get a steak, man. I've had steak since I moved here. I go to Dickie Brenda's Steakhouse every year. Turkey is good, like never. It's bad.
Well, here's the thing. That might be your opinion, but you're completely wrong.
On turkey?
Turkey is the greatest food in the world.
Yeah, well, you know what? There would be people out there would probably say that you're wrong.
But they would be incorrect in saying that. Ham is terrible. Ham is something you put on a sandwich. That's it. You do not. Ham is not a meal. Usually, you that are serving ham is a meal. No. Ham you put on ham you put in your lunch box the next day with some mustard and some town talk. But
Ham's actually pretty good. I don't think. I mean, a nice smoked turkey is not bad, but I mean, turkey is good for it's one time a year, man. I mean, I'm glad they only have it. That's like one day where.
I will admit I'm a dark meat kind of guy. Definitely.
Me too, if you know what I mean.
Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Say no more, say no more. But ham, oh my God. There's nothing more depressing than being a little kid and going to somebody's house for dinner and, Mom, what are they making? Oh, I think she's making ham. My sister and I would be like, oh, can we stop at McDonald's? Oh my God, I just can't deal with ham. Ham is terrible. Terrible. It is not a meal. Ham is like, not bad.
You're lucky the wife's not here, man, because she was here and she hears this shit or she watches the playback, she's going to go ballistic because Samantha loves her some fucking ham.
I can't deal with ham. I would, you know what I like to do with ham, though? Other than wipe my ass with it, I do like to take ham. I like to slice it real nice and like fry it real quick. Put it in a pan and fry it.
You do frizzled ham?
Yeah, that's good. That's all right. Because you got to get some good mustard, though. You can't do none of that French's. Sure. You know what I mean?
I don't eat ham at all.
You got to put some Swiss cheese on that shit, right?
Look. If you work for the French's mustard company, we will say something nice about French's mustard if you want to give us a lot of money. But other than that, for good ham, you got to get a good mustard. It's got to be.
Yeah, there's some good like Steel City, and Steel City mustard's pretty good.
It's not
like
bad.
A dark brown. It's another dark color, if you know what I mean.
How about this one? Who here remembers the song Lido Shuffle?
Nope.
By Boz Scaggs.
I do not know that song.
Me, it's the great Jeff Porcaro one.
It's a great, Oh, that's all star studio cast on that track. But it's not. A lot of people think it's one more for the load. No, get your mind out of the gutter. It's one more for the road. Not one more for the load. What's the matter with people, Keith? Really? People out there eating ham and then they're singing about loads. Jeez. Exactly. That's what I say about it, too. You better get that Corona checked. What do you got? Who's next? Somebody say something. It's a podcast. You should be making noise.
I have More Than a Feeling by Boston. And this long time I thought the lyrics were, I see that Marianne walking away.
I see my Marianne walking away. What's the word?
I see my fairy tale walking away.
Whoa! Okay, you can put that on my list. I see my Marianne walking away.
I see my fairy tale walking away.
Wow.
For the longest, I still sang it.
I had no idea that said that. I heard that song.
Right? I still thought it was.
That's ridiculous. I want to talk to somebody in charge because that's bullshit.
Right.
Well, Brad Delph is dead, so we're never going to get the straight answer.
I'm going to get Tom Scholes on the phone. We're going to see what's going on here.
Make some calls.
That drummer's dead. That drummer's dead, too, so we're not going to talk to him.
So that's the problem.
Anybody got a Ouija board? I really want to find this out tonight.
A Ouija board. Oh, that's just crazy. I don't believe that. Really?
That's what it says, yes.
I see my, what again?
Fairy tale.
I see my fairy tale walking away. I can't even really...
It breaks my heart.
That's a very interesting lyric. I don't know why you would... Maybe you're hopped up on something. That's
I just think the lyrics are muddled too much to hear the fairy tale part. I hear Marianne every time I listen to it.
Right.
So.
If I listen to it right now, I'd hear my Marianne walking away.
Yeah.
What do you got, Keith? Give us another one.
That would make a lot more sense than a fairy tale. Where's your fairy tale going? What are you going to do with a fairy tale? It's not even real to begin with. It doesn't make any fucking sense. Anyway, let's go with I'm going to go with a total pop number by the great English singer Paul Young. Remember this guy?
Yes. What was his big hit?
Yeah, I'm going to tell you what it is right now. Every time you go away, you take a piece of me with you. But I'm going to change it and let people hear. Every time you go away, you take a piece of meat with you. Once again, this song isn't good for vegans or anybody that doesn't like meat.
You're hungry, aren't you?
Me, myself, I do. I love me some meat. But at the same time, that's what you hear sometimes. Every time you go away, you take a piece of meat with you. So you could fill in the blank. It could be turkey, which you love. Could be ham. It could be a veal cutlet, milk fed. I have no idea. But you could take a piece of meat with you. So this meat is traveling to wherever you're going to.
You can't take the confusing part of it is, Lily, you can't take meat with you because you know what happens. You're right when you're leaving from your mom's house on Thanksgiving, right? Oh wait a minute, here, take some of this meat with you, right?
And there it is. So
it
makes sense.
Makes sense.
Exactly. That's what I think a lot of people would hear because I don't know when that song was actually released. It's a very old song. It's probably 80-ish, but we're gonna go with the fact where I'm just going to make this up just for podcast sakes. I think it was released probably around a holiday season where they would be like, honey, take some of this meat with you. And I think that's Paul Young was like probably a victim of like his aunt or grandma and was like, shit, man, I'm going to write a song about that.
Or, maybe, right? Maybe there was, they was doing some, sex. Maybe they was doing some sex.
Doing the dirty.
And, she took some... she took some meat with her.
How you gonna take it with you?
Man, I don't know.
She might have a machete in her purse.
Have you ever heard of Lorena Bobbitt?
Yes.
Yeah, but I don't want to think about that. That hurts just talking about it.
That hurts talking about it.
Oh my God!
Imagine looking down one day and being your Schwanz is gone, man.
Schwanz.
That would be sad.
Yeah, you guys, you ever seen? There's a really like what I would call hilariosity horror movie called The Tooth Fairy, and there's a line in there. Hey, Carl, what's your wiener doing over there? And that's the greatest part of the movie.
What about teeth?
Oh yeah, I know that one.
Vagina dentata. Try new vagina dentata. The board game all the family's playing this year at Thanksgiving. If you want to take a piece of meat with you, you just need a little vagina dentata.
Oh my God.
That's what I say.
How about this?
Have meat will travel is the cut of a man. No, good.
I believe in midget ghouls. You sexy thing. Those are the words. I believe. It's not I believe in miracles. It's I believe in midget ghouls.
I love that song.
I knew it. The whole time I was saying that. That's some bullshit because I had a bet on somebody one time that actually had to do ungodly things because I lost the bet. I didn't know. It was
ungodly. You mean you had to play this song? You had to play this song in a band?
No, I play worse than that. Trust me.
But by Hot Chocolates, You Sexy Thang. The misheard version is I believe in midget ghouls. Or maybe I believe in nickels. Somebody thinks it's nickels. I do believe in nickels, but I don't know if I believe in midget ghouls.
I'm not sure.
Well, wait a minute. Aren't all midgets ghouls? I'm politically correct. Fuck you.
And there it is.
There it is. I'm done. I'm done. You're looking at a man who's been pushed too far. So, yes, I do believe in midget ghouls. And those are the words from now on.
I will say it like that. That's fine.
I believe in midget ghouls.
I have one.
Who's that by? Hot chocolate.
Hot chocolate.
Hot chocolate. I love that.
I got a thing the other day from a friend of mine here, a drummer from New Orleans here, sent me a thing on Facebook and said people that love hot chocolate. So that's probably, I couldn't really think of who the hell it was, but now I know who the hell it is.
Not to be confused with sexual chocolate.
No, it's not sexual chocolate.
No.
Brandy
Since you're in the clapping mood.
I have one that there's a misheard lyric that I never heard, and I came up with my own, and it was wrong too. But Africa's Toto, or Toto's Africa.
Or Africa's Toto.
Africa's Toto. Toto's Africa. The misheard lyric that everybody hears.
In Africa, there is a band called Africa. No, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
It's okay.
There's a band called Africa.
The common misheard lyric is I left my brains down in Africa. What I used to hear was I miss the rains down in Africa. But it's actually I bless the rains down in Africa. I
agree. I remember hearing that song as a kid and going like, what? Because like, it's not, I don't know. It's not the lyrics aren't like, what's the word I want? Like the song isn't like a typical, doesn't have like typical pop kind of lyrics.
Right,
I love you.
Right.
She broke my heart, blah, blah, blah. It's this kind of story song.
Yeah.
and I had no idea. And then I did look it up at one point, saw the lyrics, and saw "I Bless the Rains,"
Yeah.
but I used to think I missed the rains.
I thought what I
missed
always
the rains down in Africa.
For a long time, I thought it was that. A long time.
Yeah,
like,
that's
oh,
you
no.
know, Toto are so badass they can say whatever they want.
Pretty
in my
much.
opinion.
Yeah.
I never heard I left my brains down in Africa, though. I never heard that in it.
Really?
Yeah.
This is one from last week. And and actually, these are the lyrics. I thought I must have. I always sang "Where You Going with the Mask You Found," but it's "Where You Going with the Mask I Found" from Plush.
Okay.
And that's one word difference. But I have seen it written many different. I have seen the lyrics printed out many different ways for this song. Does anybody even know what's really?
Well, a
being
lot
said
of
in
these
this song?
websites, though, are written by people like you and me who really don't know the actual lyrics, unless you have like the cassette or the CD or the record that had all the things in it.
Isn't it "Where Are You Going with the Mask I Found"? That's what I thought it was.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
Those are according to A to Z lyrics. That's what the lyrics are. But I didn't think I had seen it written differently in the past. But you ever heard the song "You Smell Like Teen Spirit"?
Yeah.
You ever seen a Weird Al version?
Yes.
Of course.
I've heard the Weird Al version live.
We're singing and we're playing, but we don't know what we're saying.
Yes.
And yeah. So that song, you don't even know what the hell they're saying. That's like, it's just nonsense.
My cousin and I used to have a debate on what they were saying, like back and forth for like 3 years. We gave up.
So, like, it's here we go now. Entertain us. A mulatto, an albino, a mosquito. By the way, mulatto is a kind of considered like kind of a racist kind of term. You know that?
I didn't know.
Yeah. My libido.
I'm really sure that Kurt Cobain gave a shit about that, though.
I'm worse at what I do best, and for this gift I feel blessed. Our little group has always been and always will until the end.
I knew that part.
I had no idea.
The rest of it,
I
not so
could
much.
not have never. I knew. I would just like.
You just do what they're doing.
I think that's what most people think the words are. Hello. They just come in on the hello part,
I just like the cheerleaders' outfits in the video. They were anarchy.
I like the guy that dips the donut in the. That's in the Weird Al version, right?
I think so.
He dips the donut in the toilet water or whatever. I
Did
love
you
it.
ever see Tacky? Did you ever see that one? It's the parody on a Happy to Pharrell Williams song Tacky. It's fucking great. It's great.
I liked. Anyway, so we could talk all night today about Weird Al. We should probably do some kind of tribute to Weird Al when he dies.
I'm gonna bring up some other topic later on. We'll talk about it.
When he catches the Shanghai Shivers and croaks, we'll do a tribute to him. So what do you got, Keith?
Let's get the Kung Flu.
The Kung Flu.
Yeah. This one was a huge hit for this band. One of the, I think, underrated American rock bands. It was probably getting that alt rock scene to be noticed. But this is probably their biggest hit, and they won several million awards for it. But I think sometimes it's a little bit misinterpreted what it says. I mean, it's usually I'm losing my religion, and then the rest of it is that's me in the corner. But I think a lot of people hear that let's pee in the corner, let's pee in the spotlight. But which could electrocute you. But I mean, that's just one of the things where you have to watch yourself, and obviously you're Johnson, because peeing in the spotlight's not good. But let's pee in the corner, let's pee in the spotlight, which is obviously someone that has some kind of urination thing where they maybe just are into that kind of thing. But I think that's a lot of times what the misheard lyric is, that particular chorus part.
What?
Not just what I heard, man. It's just one of them things.
We should do a show on like songs where the lyrics are completely incomprehensible, because there's some Pearl Jam songs we could talk about. Like we just be a whole show on Pearl Jam, and we all know how much Lily loves Pearl Jam.
Yes, she just loves Pearl Jam.
Daddy, are you okay? Are you okay? Are you okay, Daddy?
Smooth Criminal.
But those aren't the words, right?
Yeah, no, I don't think so.
No, it's Annie. Annie, are you okay?
See, that doesn't make any sense. Who's Annie? Daddy, I get.
Wait, hold on. Somebody's at my front door. I'm gonna probably have to shoot somebody. Hold on.
Oh, heard.
All right, nice. Oh, so Keith is shooting somebody.
Anyway.
Oh, so it's Annie, are you okay? Really? I always
Yeah.
thought it was Daddy, are you okay?
No, it's Annie. Annie, are you okay?
But it's
I don't know what Annie did, but he
Yeah.
repeats it like 5 times. Obviously, the song is about someone that's hard of hearing because she didn't answer us for shit.
Keith,
Annie, are you
Sam-
okay? Are you okay? Annie goes on and on and on. I mean, the girl obviously can't hear. I mean,
If it wasn't for Keith and alcohol, I wouldn't even be alive right now. So
that's right.
Alcohol.
okay, this website, by the way, we cheated a bit and pulled some of these off a couple websites. There's a really fun website called kissthisguy.com, and there's another one here I want to tell you guys about. Go to amight.com/misheard. And there's a lot of funny, but they both have, there's literally thousands of these, right, Lily?
There's 120, almost 121,000 on kissthisguy.com. But they also include things like Disney movie music and musicals music, so it's not
That's fine.
just rock and metal and regular songs. It's fun songs too. So
Hey, not to interrupt, is there snow in there?
it was
We
earlier.
had some flurries earlier today.
No, I was just wondering. That's what I heard.
The next one on my list is Genesis. I can't dance. The misheard lyric is black guys talking to me trying to steal my blues. And the correct lyric is fat guys talking to me trying to steal my blues. I always thought it was black guy. I'm not going to lie.
That's not true.
Wow.
I really did. I just thought he was like in this club with these
You know
guys.
what? Maybe we should just get a pillowcase out and, you know what I'm saying?
Whatever. I don't wear white, so. Try again.
Try again. Oh, goodness gracious.
I thought he was in like a blues type club and he was hanging out with these like black guys. I don't know. Wasn't like a thing.
Do you guys know the song?
That's crazy. That's a crazy story.
That's crazy.
I'm just saying.
The Queens of the Stone Age song.
What time did you start drinking today?
You always got to wonder how much I've been drinking.
Okay.
Every week, you ever notice that? It's just like a goddamn whole theme. How much you've been drinking?
How
Why'd you
much-
drive the truck into the wall? What have you done with? Why is the insurance so high? How much have you been drinking? It's just a complete full circle over and over again. You ever just see like it comes around, goes around? Why did you smash the van into a fence? I mean, it's just that to me it makes no sense. I haven't even drank that much today. It's none of your business.
All the bitch had said, all been washed in black.
What is that?
Sarah
Starship.
by Starship.
No, who gives a shit what they got? That stuff's so bad that who cares what they say?
Sarah
But, you know.
Sarah storms are brewing in your eyes. Sarah, no time is a good time for goodbyes. Who's thought that said all the bitch had said, all had been washed in black? What kind of crack are people smoking? Because give me some.
That's that gangster
30
rap
good
version.
How
It's
do
a
you
gangster
get
rap
that? What's
version.
the matter with people? Lily, what's the matter with people?
I can't explain that. I don't even know what's wrong with me.
Yeah.
I don't even know what's wrong with me.
You want me to answer for other people? You crazy?
Oh, God. Oh, son of a... What do you got, Lily? Somebody help me. Help me out of this. Get me off this crazy podcast!
All right, Don Henley, Boys of Summer. Misheard lyric, my love for you is 10 feet tall, which I did sing that quite a few times, but it is my love for you will still be strong.
My love for you is 10 feet tall.
It sounds like it's me.
that one there, I don't understand, like, you know, if you can misinterpret. I mean, just the fact where, I mean, you know, no offense, but Helen Keller could hear that one. You know? So that's just me.
The ones that, like, really got me that I think are really crazy are the ones where the name of the song
And it's in the...
but people
the
still,
lyric is messed up.
people still get that wrong. It don't make no difference.
That's the next one I have. It's complete, like, one of the most popular songs, I think, ever, and one of the most iconic films ever is it my turn? Can I
Go ahead, because I got one later. Go ahead.
They're, how's this one, you know, which everybody knows the Elton John classic Tiny Dancer, but how many people have heard Hold Me Closer, Tony Danza?
Hold me
So if you're
closer, Tony
if you're a
Danza.
taxi fan or whatever, obviously, I think what the story is, it came from Friends, but I don't watch Friends enough to know exactly where that's been. You probably do, though, Samantha. Would you like to be on the podcast and tell us what the origin of "Pull Me Closer, Tony Danza" was? Was it Phoebe? There you go. It's that dumbass Phoebe on Friends.
Dumbass.
I never watched that
Wow.
show.
Wow. Wow.
I mean, she's just playing a character. I mean, the character is not too bright. What are you going to do? They did not.
Okay, now this is a song lyric that, like, I never understood. I could not understand what was being said. And a couple different bands had hits with this song. Actually, a lot of people have covered this song. A lot of this is a favorite of those, like, alt country types, Keith. You know what I'm saying? And it's the song "Willin," written by Lowell George. And I never knew what he was saying. I would just kind of sort of singing it phonetically. Mm-hmm. And some people have interpreted it as "you give me weed, rice, and wine." But the original, in my opinion, that makes more sense than what the actual lyrics are. If you give me weed, whites, and wine. What?
I don't know.
Whites, what? What are whites?
Like white what?
Yeah, white. White is a color, like white.
Like white clothes?
Are you talking about white people?
Like white or whites?
Is this one of those songs that needs to be canceled, Keith? Should we cancel this song right now?
I'm not canceling any songs. I'm sick of that shit.
If this gets across anybody in Michigan, Gretchen Whitmer will cancel it.
Same way with Governor Wolf in Pennsylvania.
No, obviously.
Hold on, I have to give my. You know that there's. I'm sorry, you're not.
Did I mention I'm going to make my all crazy?
You're not. You're not. You don't live in Pennsylvania anymore, but Lily and I do. And you have to send in Pennsylvania. If you have a podcast, every 5 minutes you must give a Nazi salute to Governor Wolf. So we have to do it. So yep. Heil Wolf. How about this? That's what we have to say to that asshole.
How about the mayor? If we do one for the mayor of New Orleans?
Yeah,
with Cantrell. And I'm not going to do the Sieg Heil, but I'm going to do what they call the penis salute, which is right here.
No. Here's you know what?
Yes, they know. She canceled Mardi Gras. She's going to bring
the
city to its knees. Here you go, LaToya, and won't anybody play any fucking gigs. So right here, baby.
Keith, you don't realize this, and I don't think you realize, dude. You invented the greatest cancel gesture in the world.
The penis salute. Oh, no, that one, yeah.
He uses that all the time.
Cut that shit out right now.
That's what Wolf is saying. I'm waving my hand under my chin like a blade. That's what Wolf is saying about Thanksgiving and Christmas right now. He's like, nah, no Pennsylvania,
That's
no
what he
Christmas,
said from
no Thanksgiving.
He's been saying that from St. Patty's Day till now.
Yeah. No Christmas.
Easter was canceled.
No, you're not having it. Not gonna do it.
Those all had like a shot in it. Seriously, that bottle didn't even have any one shot. I was just getting rid of it. It was like just hanging around.
So
it wasn't a whole bottle. I didn't even crack this today. This shit, and that only had a shot.
Can we come back
all together?
So if you're
look, show them when I come home from working all day.
I didn't drink all day. This is ridiculous.
Empty.
I wouldn't be able to stand if I drank all this. This is unrealistic as hell.
Keith's alcoholism is becoming exposed. Are we doing an intervention, Keith, on you right now? Is that what we're doing?
I have to.
We're having an intervention on Keith.
First of all, nobody drinks 2.5 fifths in a setting. I wouldn't be able to walk, talk, function, anything. Each one of those bottles had like a drop in it. It's bullshit to let them laying around. It's like put them out of their goddamn misery already. Oh, by the way, there's a term for what we're talking about, like where it's misheard lyrics and or words. Mondegreen. Do you know this?
No, tell us.
Sylvia Wright, a writer in 1954, did a college essay on Mondegreen because it was like some play she read, and she read the lyrics were interpreted completely, like the words of the play were completely misinterpreted by people. So, and it was a person in the play called Madame Mondegreen. So it became known as Mondegreen by Sylvia Wright in 1954, which means you hear what actually isn't the truth, which is, is pretty much what everything is nowadays, you know. So,
Huh.
mowing the green.
I like it.
By Sylvia Wright, 1950. Google it.
I'm good. I believe you. I don't need to Google it.
And remember,
Censorship kills thought, guys. Censorship
Damn
kills
right.
thought. No censorship. What do you got, Lily?
I don't even
Speaking
know.
of censorship.
I'll go with one of the obvious ones that people know.
Thank you, Mr. Obvious.
CCR, Bad Moon Rising. Commonly misheard is there's a bathroom on the right. Correct lyric, there's a bad moon on the ride.
Oh, I thought there was a bad moon on the rise.
That said ride when I looked it up.
See, I was still wrong.
yeah, I think that might be wrong. No, I mean, I'm just saying.
I looked it up on the
You know,
thing.
everybody just does their own little investigation, but I think it's because the song is called Bad Moon Rising, right? So why would it be called? So even that website's wrong. That's bullshit.
I figure
You
a
never
lot
know
of
what
things
you're
are
reading.
wrong.
It's all incorrect. But the beautiful thing about this song is it was on my list too, and John Fogerty made fun of this because too many people must have came forward and said what I thought it said years later, that he would actually make a hand gesture during times where he would perform it live and say there's a bathroom on the right and point over to the lavatory.
Beth chimed in, our dear friend Beth, and she says, doesn't whites mean speed? Referring to that song.
Yeah. This is probably one of those things that in the 70s would have made much more sense.
Right.
Because the song is about truck driving, kind of. And, truck drivers would do different things to kind of keep themselves, going, awake, whatever. I would think that the wine would take you in the wrong direction.
Yeah.
But if you had the right mix of whites and wine and weed, maybe that was it. Maybe that was the,
I don't know the rules on that.
weed, whites, and wine. Weed, whites, and wine. Say that 20 times fast. I bet you can't.
Probably not now.
All those bottles were almost empty, I'm telling you.
I remember.
Keith.
You don't have to explain your life today.
Keith.
Yes?
Okay, what do you got next, buddy?
By one of the greatest bands in my opinion, of all time, but it's something in the first lyric gets a little bit, I think, misheard, and it's Message in a Bottle. A year has passed since I wrote my note, but sometimes it's a year has passed since I broke my nose. But so you have to think about what kind of doctor you're seeing, because if that shit ain't healed in a year, I don't know if they said it right.
You got a
go
problem.
back
You need to
probably
go back.
malpractice. I don't know. You might get some bread. I don't know.
All right. What kind of love? Oh, it was a blast. Soon turned out had a water glass.
What?
Heart of Glass by Blondie.
I can't understand her in that whole song anyway.
I know.
though.
I can't understand it either.
I hear Heart of Glass.
Once
That's what
I
hear.
had a love, it was a gas. Soon turned out I had a heart of glass.
That song was written as a jazz tune. You ever hear that on Behind the Music? It was written as just like a swinging, like slow, sort of like lounge jazz kind of thing. But then whoever produced
turned
that
it
record
disco.
said, you got to do something with this. It's a cool tune, but take the lyrics and just we'll speed up the beat, make it like a disco kind of thing, and the rest is history.
Yeah.
I roller skated to that song. I didn't know anything.
At roller skate in Cannonsburg?
At roller skate in Cannonsburg. That had to been gone by the time you were grown.
I almost got beat up there by Cannonsburg girls because I was flirting with their boyfriends.
Don't mess with Cannonsburg girls.
So you were like flirting with disaster. Ha!
Zing.
Thanks. I'll be here all week. Try the veal.
I had no place to be flirting with those boys, but I did it anyway. Because I don't care. I got Benny and the Jets.
What?
She got electric boobs, a mohawk too, which is obviously, she's got electric boots, a mohair suit.
Mohair suit. I read it in a magazine.
Which I like that song a lot.
Okay.
I likes it.
Great song. That's one of my old man's favorite songs. I actually played that song at his funeral. I had a whole
Aw.
mix CD of tunes. It was actually on the CD when I gave it to the funeral director. I was like, he was like, "You want to play this?" I was like, "Yeah." And the CD said, "Tunes the old man likes."
Nice.
Okay.
That's very cool.
Okay. And I think it's going to be a long, long time till touchdown brings me round again to find I'm not the man they think I am at home. Oh, no, no, no. I'm a rocket man. Rocket man.
That's what I heard right there.
That
It's burning out his fuse up here.
I know, but I'm telling you, you didn't know that till you read the lyrics somewhere, because nobody can understand.
No, I know that because I know things. I can tell you where Jimmy Hoffa is.
He drinks and he knows things.
I know things.
I drink and I know things. I can tell you where Jimmy Hoffa's at. You want to know what time the Powerball's coming out next week? I'll tell you the numbers.
Other than Keith and Elton John himself and Bernie Taupin, almost nobody knows that. When they read that, it was like, oh, burning out his fuse up here alone.
I mean, it makes sense.
And it does make sense. But I never, for a year, and I love that song, and I listen to it over and over and over. And
it's a great song, and I think that a lot of people do misinterpret the lyrics. Yeah,
it's not that I misinterpreted it. I did not understand what he said. Here, I kind of thought I heard "Here Alone," but that burning out his whatever. Something.
I'm glad you're singing them because I'm not going to do that.
So it's crazy. These rock enunciation. Pronunciate your word. Do you understand the words that are coming out of my mouth? No, I do not. Just because you talk gibberish.
I don't.
You are on drugs, and you drink, and you do all kind of crazy sex, and so we don't know what you're saying. We're normal people. Please.
I mean, normal's relative.
What do you got, Keith? It's your turn.
I'm going to go with a song from like 86. I think it might have been a record of the year in 86. A
This
great
song was
guitar
86.
player, great band, Dire Straits. But, you know, like people like to hear it's money for nothing and your chicks for free. But a lot of people hear money for nothing and your chips for free. No guac included. This might be a theme song for Chipotle in the future. I don't know.
I really would like some free chips.
So free chips is what that song's all about. It's not chicks.
Oh,
Chips.
and by the way, for those of you who listen to the song on current radio, they take out the second verse altogether.
Yeah, I know.
And you can't say that word.
And so since they take out the second verse, I think we should tell people what they're missing. See the little faggot with the earring and the makeup. Yeah, buddy, that's his own hair. That little faggot got his own jet airplane. That little faggot, he's a millionaire. And the song is not. It's a character in the song, and that's how the guy's talking. Because these are guys who are like what do you call it? Like, you know, what?
They're like blue
movers,
collars,
or
like you know. Just, they're labor humpers every day, whatever you want to call it. They're just doing their thing.
Working class gentlemen.
They are the common.
May the God bless you.
In the words of Blazing Saddles, these folks are the common clay of the land. In other words, they're morons.
Working class fellows.
Quit canceling things. Quit erasing history. Thank you.
We know it exists.
Exactly.
We know it exists.
What do you got, Lily?
This is a super silly one, but Mungo Jerry's In the Summertime, which was my favorite song all summer long, like 10 years ago. But it's Have a Drink, Have a Jive is the misheard lyric, and it's Have a Drink, Have a Drive.
You know what? I'll say a song about that song. That's my favorite song by Mungo Jerry.
I love that song. I listened to it incessantly one summer, all along.
Can you name another song by Mungo Jerry?
Mm-mm.
They were one-hit wonder.
I couldn't do it.
I wonder if they could add another hit though. I wonder what happened to the Oneaters when they put a W in front of it.
No, don't. At the end, he was in the Herdsman after that.
That's right. There he goes. Write his hit song, Alone in My Principles.
Alone in My Principles. Because he didn't want to be in the Captain Geach and the Shrimp Shack Shooters anymore.
You kids.
It's a good movie.
Oh, no.
Tell me that part where Tom Hanks is asking old Faye / Liv Tyler all those questions about her, and dude, he was hitting on her at that point, wasn't he?
I kind of felt that was a thing. I really felt that. Like, I thought it was going to go in that direction when I was watching it.
That's what I thought, too, so I'm glad somebody else was right there with me when I was like, he's trying to get her, because she was looking at what's-his-face with those come and get me eyes. Yeah. So I was just wondering what, The
first time I saw that, I really thought, like, he was going to get her in the end. I'm not even going to lie. Or at least sleep with her.
Yeah, he was like, yes, I'm like a big record producer, and this dude's like, just, he got a couple, good lyrics, and that's about it, but I got it going on. I'm Forrest Gump. I mean, it's just shit like that.
Forrest Gump.
How about this gem by our good friend Bruce Springsteen?
But as sung by...
Wrapped up by a douche, and I'm a boner in the night.
Well, hey, that's neither here nor there. Your personal business is your problem. I mean, that's definitely one that I think to this day I can't hear anything but that lyric.
Yeah, that's what I hear.
Which is
It's just the way
messed
he's saying it.
It's the way it's pronouncing it, but it's deuce. Wrapped up
Deuce,
like a
yeah,
deuce.
it's definitely
so
deuce.
he's like he's not really saying douche. He's like wrapped up like a deuce.
Yeah.
So there's that, kind of.
He had extra saliva in there going on.
He needed to spit really bad. And there's a Springsteen has a it's his Broadway thing that he did. It was on Netflix. You guys can see it if you want to. But he talks a lot about his song, and he gets into this.
He talks about this?
Yeah, it gave me a lot of gave me more respect for him because he completely just put it out there. So, and he laughs at himself over it and everything like that, and realizes it's what can you say? Who's next? Somebody say something. Remember, it's a podcast. This is audio.
Is it a podcast?
Well, I didn't want to interrupt you, Lou. So you got. Piggy got the comments, but I'll take away because I'm going to bring you one of the great disco songs of all time by the greatest Swedish export ever.
What
ABBA.
are you putting in your mouth?
It looked like a lifesaver.
Is that a lifesaver?
Goddamn right it is. All right, so
He
Dancing
drinks
Queen,
whiskey
everybody
and
knows
sucks
that,
on
but I mean,
lifesavers.
we're going to have it. This lyric is what a lot of times people hear. See that girl, watch her scream, kicking the dancing queens. Now, that's not what it says, but for you people that are into that kind of shit out there, that would be what could be heard. So that song takes on a whole different meaning if you look at those lyrics.
What are the actual lyrics again for that? Do you even know?
See that girl, watch that scene, digging the dancing queen.
Okay, all right, because I don't know. Honestly,
I'll tell you.
What you said could have been the words. Like I've listened to the song many times. I do not understand the words to it.
Just see that girl. What is it? Watch that scene.
Digging the dancing
queen. Yeah, that's pretty much what it says. But it could also say, see that girl, watch her scream, kicking the dancing queen.
I really
if you're
like
into
those
that kind of
ones.
thing.
I'm kind of into that more so.
What do you got, Lily?
I am looking to see which one I want to pick. Okay, so Ragdoll, Aerosmith.
Ragdoll living in the movie.
Right, which is the correct lyric, but apparently some people here whacked off in the middle of a movie instead of Ragdoll.
What is
These
it?
people got problems.
Whacked off in the middle of a movie.
What? How did they?
I've never done
Okay.
that.
Whacked off instead of Ragdoll.
Yeah.
They didn't know that the song was called Ragdoll. They didn't put that together.
I guess not. That's one of the ones I pulled.
Abacab by Genesis. Have a cab.
I mean, I could see that.
What is it?
I'm sorry, that makes more sense. I'm sorry, Genesis, but it does.
Have a cab?
Have a cab instead of Abacab.
Oh, good.
That's
Have a cab is just the chords in the song, though.
Yeah, that's right.
That's all it is. They couldn't think of a name, so they were like, it's just this.
We have a song in my band that we can't think of a name for either.
Is that how you did play that one?
Yeah, I called it anal something the other night. But I've just been telling the guys, I'm like, okay, let's play Gin 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 Gin. Okay, because that's the riff. So we might just call the song Gin.
I mean, why not? I have All Along the Watchtower by Jimi Hendrix. The misheard lyric is poor man dig my herb instead of plowman dig my earth.
Poor man dig my herb. I sang poor man dig my herb for years. I did. That's what I sang.
I sang a lot of wrong things too. It's all good.
And now I know she has built-in amenities. The actual lyrics are, I know she has a built-in ability. And I may have sang built-in amenities, but it's Invisible Touch, again, by Genesis. I'm on a Genesis
You on a kick?
kick, yeah. I'm going to have to listen to Genesis' greatest hits. I haven't listened to Genesis in a while.
You know what you listen to, man? You don't even mess around with that other shit. Go right to Duke, man. You listen to, if you can get Duke is their pinnacle. That's the shining example of how that band is just so effing awesome. It's not even funny.
All right.
Duke. Lou, what are you going to listen to later?
I'm going to listen to Duke. I'm going to get wasted, listen to Duke, and not wear a mask in my house.
You shouldn't have to.
Are you angry about this?
For all you people out there that are into alternative lifestyles, we have, excuse me while I kiss this guy. So if that's what you're into, whatever. But it's, excuse me while I kiss the sky. Jimi Hendrix Purple Haze is often misrepresented as, excuse me while I kiss this guy. Maybe some things were going on in Jimmy's life. I doubt it. I don't know.
Well, you do enough acid, sometimes you don't know who you're kissing.
Exactly.
Sometimes you don't remember who you're kissing.
Somebody talk. This is a podcast.
I'm thinking. Hold on. I'm not thinking. I'm trying to pick one. I have Suffragette City, David Bowie.
Oh, yeah. What is this?
The misheard lyric is, this mellow fat chick just put my spine out of place. But the correct lyric is, this mellow thighed chick just put my spine out of place.
What's the same difference? Hey, what the hell?
I mean, it's a nicer way of saying it.
What about this one? I can see clearly now Lorraine is gone.
Lorraine,
yeah.
She was such a pain in the ass that now that Lorraine is gone, everybody's happy. What a bitch she is. I don't know.
I have dirty deeds done dirt cheap. And the misheard lyric is dirty deeds and they're done with sheep.
I heard dirty deeds in your mother's cheap.
And dirty deeds and they're done dirt cheap is the correct lyric. But whenever I saw them inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame and Steven Tyler even introduced them with this song, it sounded like that's what he was saying was the sheep part. I'm like, did he really just say sheep?
There's misheard lyrics to Highway to Hell. Yeah. And I'll tell you guys off the podcast. I won't even say it in the group.
Okay, it's bad.
Yeah.
Okay.
It uses.
Oh my God!
I'm
this
against
must
censorship,
be really out there.
But this is a word I don't even like. I don't like to say.
Okay.
It must be that.
Yeah, it's that word.
You know
but
that word.
How about this one?
How
about this one? Speaking of AC/DC, and I was in a band, and we did not have the lyrics to this song, and we had to sit down. We sat down into Cogswell Hall, the music school in Indiana, PA, with a cassette tape, listening to the tape over and over, trying to figure out the words. And this is what we came up with. Had me fighting. Listen to me. She was a fast machine. She kept her motor clean. She was the best damn woman I had ever seen. She had saggy sides, telling me no lies. The actual lyrics are, she had sightless eyes, but we sang she had saggy sides. Because the next line is knocking me out with his American thighs.
Yeah.
So she had saggy sides.
You were trying to rhyme it. I get it.
We were trying to put it together. You know, rock and roll, you got to help these young kids out, man. We don't understand what the hell you're saying. So here's the AC/DC and their saggy sides.
Do you think anyone even noticed, though?
No. And when I tell you guys
about...
about...
pissed like Australian women off there when they were like, she's knocking me out with those American thighs. They could have said Australian thighs and just appeased many people in our country.
I'm telling you, man, let me tell you
But I think because American women have such
At the time, American women, that was it, man. They were the absolute hottest. Now, American women are the most biggest pain in the asses, with the exception of present company excluded. But for the most part,
yeah. What's what you said, man? I got to live in this bitch. You know what I mean?
I'm telling you, man. We've ruined young people. But in any case, because they didn't have good music like this. Legit. So, what do you got, Keith? What's next? We got time for what do we got? We got 5 minutes. So go ahead. Your last one.
We got
the final one.
Sweet dreams are made of these, but what is heard often is especially from Wisconsin, sweet dreams are made of cheese. And if you go to bed at night thinking of cheese, you might have an issue, but that's sometimes what they hear.
I never understood the lyrics, and I always wanted to sing "Sweet dreams are made of this," like these, because who am I? I don't know why. These what?
Yeah, I know what you mean.
I know what you're saying. Putting it together. So, anyways, guys, just a little fun show. Any other than Beth? Any other comments?
Nope.
Screw you guys. You don't make comments. We don't say nothing to you. You can kiss my entire ass.
The whole one. All of it.
All of it, and it's pretty big right now.
What about I like big butts in a can of lime? We forgot that one.
Do you like big butts, Keith?
I do not.
We have a few birthdays today. Real
Said
quick.
I do not.
Real quick. I want to throw a few. Martin Barr from Jethro Tull, born this day in 1946. Shout out to you, my brother. My brother, you were on my podcast. He was a very gracious dude. And if you go back to the Loudini Rock Roll Circus archives, you can listen to my interview with him. A guy I would love to have interviewed, but he died. He put out one record. The son of Tim Buckley, Jeff Buckley, was born this day in 1966. Amazing singer. Just
that's crazy, man.
just absolutely.
What's that? Grace.
Yeah. Yep. That was the record. That was his only studio album. Was released in 1995. He died in he died in a bizarre gardening accident. No, he didn't. No, he was swimming and he was on heroin and all. He took heroin and morphine because, just in case one didn't work.
In case one's not enough for you, might as well just go big or go home. No pun intended.
On this day in 1966, Beach Boys went to #1 with "Good Vibrations."
Which is actually probably one of their better songs. Everything else they ripped off, so I mean that's a good one.
1962 on this day in UK, the Four Seasons went to #1 with "Big Girls Don't Cry." Fun song.
Losing a mood.
Losing a mood, Lou is in a mood. And on this day in 2003, country artist Don Gibson passed away of natural causes. #7 single, "Oh Lonesome Me," covered by Neil Young. He also had "Sea of Heartbreak." His song, "I Can't Stop Loving You," has been covered by over 700 artists.
Really?
Ray Charles did not write that song, by the way. Don Gibson wrote it.
I was just thinking, though, we could have did an entire podcast and did a shout-out to Bob Dylan, because it's not that anybody doesn't understand your lyrics, we just don't know what the hell you're saying anyway, Bob, so it doesn't matter.
All right.
Here we go.
Johnny's in the basement mixing up the medicine. What? What's he doing there? Okay, go ahead.
Exactly. Greatest Bob Dylan song is I don't know. One of my favorites is "Tangled Up in Blue." I think it's a great song. I think it's the way each verse tells a story. It's a very, very, very cool song. So I know. His voice is an acquired taste for sure, and most people do not acquire the taste. I get it. I know. I'm in the minority. I get it. That's okay. I make no apologies. It is what it is.
I mean, it's coming from a guy like The Relic, so we're going to leave it at that.
On this day in 1996, The Relic was the #1 movie worldwide.
I knew it. It's the best movie of all time next to Highlander.
Oh, come on, dude. Don't be getting on Highlander now. There can be
It's the
only
greatest
one.
movie of all time. Just watch Ricky Bobby. He'll tell you.
My name is
Guess
Carter
who's first
McLeod,
name?
and I'm immortal.
Oh my god.
Dude, I have the special edition with the director's cut, brother.
What, a Highlander or Ricky Bobby?
Highlander.
You almost
But
said
I
Ricky
do
Bobby.
love Ricky Bobby, too. I love the... dude, Talladega Nights, are you kidding?
Ricky, I watched the Highlander movie. It's shit.
What is it again? These are my sons,
Yeah.
Walker and Texas Ranger.
Yeah.
Oh, that scene at that table, the dinner scene table, is like...
It's amazing. It's
That's
off,
okay, I'm going to be honest, that's the only scene I like in the whole movie.
that movie's off. That scene, that's off the hook.
Will Smith. Will Ferrell is a very acquired taste for me.
You don't
so
like White Will?
It's hit or miss on his
I tell you,
movies.
when I was dating a girl who absolutely hated Will Ferrell. In fact, she was resentful that Elf was a Christmas movie. Her birthday was Christmas, and she's like, every Christmas, my family wants to watch that stupid King Will Ferrell movie, and it's my birthday, and I'm not gonna watch it. I don't care. She was freaking out, man.
I mean, I love a lot of his movies. There's just some of them that I'm like, okay.
Now, on next week's show, we're going to talk about Will Ferrell's greatest moments.
It's got quite a few, actually.
Yeah, dodgeball. Anyways, guys,
He wasn't in Dodgeball.
I don't know if he's in dodgeball.
He's not in Dodgeball.
Are you sure he's got to have a scene in there? He's got to be like a waiter.
And Dodgeball,
He's always in those.
He
She always shows up in those. You know, it's in some of those movies where like.
No, he's great. Like he shows up in movies like.
What's the
Wedding
Zoolander?
Crashers.
Like in Zoolander, like he's not the star, but he kind of shows up in it.
Wedding Crashers is his best cameo scene.
Yeah, okay. I guess I was maybe
he's picking up chicks at the funerals and stuff. That's pretty great. That's pretty funny. And his mom was like yelling at him, and he's yelling for the meatloaf. That's iconic.
Is that guy? Who's the guy that makes all those really? He's one of Seth Rogen's bud. Seth Rogen. Is his name Seth?
Seth Rogen.
Seth, what's his name? The fat guy.
Yeah, Seth Rogen.
Yeah.
Fat, he's thin. That's like him and Jonah Hill. They're fat, they're thin.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like they do all these movies, and like some of these, there's like the same cast of characters that seem to kind
they're all
of
friends.
show up, in each other's movies.
Sometimes they just use their actual actor names.
Yeah. Sometimes they do that. But all right, guys, Loudini Rock Roll Circus. Go to LouLombardiRocks.com. Go to wolfscustoms.online. Get yourself Hollow Flash done on your musical instrument before the end of the world, because it's coming pretty soon, so don't wait. And shout out to Rock Rage Radio. Go to rockrageradio.com. Check out the app. Lily, when is your show again?
Thursdays at 6 p.m., rockrageradio.com.
And Keith, final word of the day from Keith the Hawk Hawkins.
I'm going to die on the vine.
And on that happy note, you guys have a great week. We'll catch you on the next Loudini Rock and Roll Circus.